Hey there, welcome to my camper. My husband and I purchased a Sunlight LTD RK, which is rear kitchen, 21 foot, and we are so excited. We bought it in May, we've owned it for 3 months now, and we've taken a few trips in it so far, and we plan to take some more. So I want to take you on a tour of some of the things I've done to organize. It's been so fun. I love to organize. So I've really enjoyed organizing and decorating and making it easy for us to get to the things that we need while we are on the road. One of the things that we added above the stove is this nice magnetic strip that we just, the one that we bought comes with the tape that goes right on it, and it hooks right to this wall. It's on there really good, and our knives stay in place while we are at our campsite. I do take the knives down on travel days. Another thing I did was add some plants and decor just to make this look a little nicer. I added this nice little soap and sponge dish, and it holds the sponges really well. And in the upper cabinets, we have organization for this. Is where we keep our food. Right now there's not really much in here since we are parked right now. But some of the essentials we keep in here that won't attract mice or any other rodents, insects, all that. Right below the cupboards is our spices, and the magnetic plate right up here is just adhered onto with the stickers that come with it, and then they had some nice little stickers to add so that way we know what's inside each one. And then it has a nice little magnetic top. I just pop it up here and voila, we have all of our spices. Get a nice bottom shot. Look at that. In the cabinets below, I put a nice little basket here, and this was actually supposed to be a TV remote, but I put it there and holds our peeler and our wine opener. This basket holds a variety of stuff. I added back here, this is a broom stick holder, but we use it for our utensils. And then all of our cooking stuff is in baskets and bins, which are easy to just pull out when we need it. Along with back here, this is book boxes inside another bin that I can easily pull out when I move my tea kettle. That can just slide right out, and I can get to the plates and everything else that I'm holding in there. And then also this bin comes out nicely, so we have access to our silverware and some other utensils as well. And everything just slides in nicely so we can get to things really quickly. And also, like the bins, if I wanted to just bring the bin outside to the picnic table or where we're eating, I can easily just bring it out there. I added this nice little hook to keep our towels on. And then on this lower cabinet, see another broom holder, and that's cooking utensils. And then we have our clubs, dish drainer, dish dry thing, and we can pull that out. This thing right here, actually, we can pull out. This is what we eat with and drink with. But right here, this roller, we use this. We use this right up here, so that way it gives us a little more counter space, and it can serve as a drying rack as well. And if we need it out of the way, we can just roll it up, or we can tuck it back underneath the cabinet. This has been a handy little gadget to have. And then it easily just slides right under here, and then I can just put the bin back in. So So having everything in bins makes it really easy because you can just move stuff around. This is kind of more of our junk drawer type area. I have extra bins down here, and we used to just carry like food in the fridge. If we want to take food outside, we can just use one of those bins. I also have like a toolbox and stuff back there as well. And here we are in the bathroom. The bathroom, we have our shower, and we switched out the shower head so that way it would have controls right on the handle. The one that came with this did not. So we switched that out. I put these nice little hooks all along the edge of the top. And what we use that for is like drying clothes, towels, anything that we need to dry. But also it worked out well to hold this shower caddy. And I could pull that down anytime if I needed to use that hook for something else. We keep our laundry basket right in here. We got it at the dollar store. It's nice and squishy. So on travel days, I can also just throw stuff in there that I don't want to break. And that works out really well. I had a nice little hook here for my towel, for our hand towel. And then I used museum putty to adhere this, so this doesn't even move around, and the soap doesn't either. So we can leave that right there during travel days, and there's no problem. We switched out our chemical toilet for a composting toilet. Allows us to be off-grid when we want to. We added an extra shelf in here. There was just this shelf, so we added actually 2 extra shelves. Put the towels on the top. I use nice little organizers. This holds up, like I have like little makeup things that I can just put in here, or bags. The travel bags that you use for airplanes fit really nicely in there, so it doesn't necessarily have to be for makeup or for anything that you want access to that's not really large. It goes in those nice little airplane bags, and it works really well. Got these bins at the dollar store, and it works really well to hold stuff, along with I stacked a couple bins here. And I put a little file folder back here, and that holds like our magazines and other things that we want to keep. And then we have a broom holder right here. Actually, I haven't fixed this since our travel day. Looks like it moved around just a little bit. So we have our broom right here, and I bought this on Amazon. This is also one of those stick tos. You can put your cell phone up here while you're going to the bathroom, and then it holds the toilet paper or anything else that you want to put right there on the shelf. Down in the cabinet, underneath the sink, I put a nice little bin that allows me to organize my stuff. Also put a book box bin that fits really nicely in this space to hold some of our cleaning supplies. And then we have a couple more baskets down below. It really just helps us to get our stuff quickly, and during travel days we don't have to do anything with this. I want to add something right here. I just haven't figured out what I want to put here. So if you have any ideas, add them to the comments, because this would be a great place to have something to organize. And then lastly, on our bathroom door, we have hook here to put jackets or sweatshirts, or a lot of times usually we just put our pajamas here and our towels that have already dried. At our entry, I put these little hat hooks. Those work really well. So we each have one. My husband has one, I have one. Then we each have 2 hooks below that to put our jackets or whatever that we want to grab as we're going out the door. And lastly, down on the bottom, we have a place to put our shoes. I also have another place to put our shoes. We organized underneath here. My husband actually made it a little bigger. I haven't fixed this since travel day either. It used to end like right here, and my husband took out the panel that was there and put a shelf on top of the wheel well, so now we have more space underneath the fridge for all of our shoes. And then this is our fridge. We have the full freezer, and I added just a couple bins to make it easy to pull the food out as I needed, or if we have small stuff, then it doesn't just go flying all around. And the same with the refrigerator. I added some bins in here. We have just these pull-out bins. When we fill this up with food, right now it's not. And then we have this clear bin, so you can still see what's in there, but it keeps everything organized and makes it easier to have more stuff in there than you would if you didn't have a bin. And then another bin. Those make it really easy. And then also travel days, we don't have to worry, like when we open the fridge, we've never had anything just fall out. So this camper came with an audio system, a Bluetooth audio system, but it also has on the side right here 2 USB charging ports. And we were charging some things and we were just setting it on top of here, and I'm like, yeah, we need something else. So I added this little mesh netting that is velcroed on. So the velcro is actually stuck to the wall, but I can pull this down anytime I want. But then we can just slide stuff inside here while they're charging there. Yeah, I'm not going to really use it to put much else in there, but because I don't like to clutter up the walls. But that is a nice way to give us that space. I might put maybe vegetables in there or something occasionally, but for the most part, that's not going to have anything in it. Then we move to our couch area. We do have storage underneath if I flip it back. However, it's hard to get to, so we are going to make a pull-out drawer that goes underneath there so we have access to the space there. I bought little just footstools that weren't very expensive, so to give us a little more storage space. My husband and I each have one of those. They kind of slide around on travel days, but other than that, they're pretty durable. I haven't had any problems with them. I also added some bins on the back here just to hold stuff. Try to not put anything in there that's gonna kind of be bad catching your eye. So I want to get more of these kind of things where it just looks nice in there, but it has, you know, a bunch of stuff in it. Same with this one. All our decks of cards are just in this cute little bag. So I'm going to get some more of those bags to kind of just fill up the bins with different things that we use. Up in our cupboards, I have a couple easy bins that I can just pull out if I need something here. And then I bought file storage that kind of like what I had in the bathroom, but it allows me to just roll up my clothes and I don't have to pull out the whole pile of what's in here in order to get access to one of my things that might be on the bottom. My husband's side, he just went with the full roll method. I don't know, he seems to be okay with it. What do you think? What would work for you? Over here I just added this cute little planter that's fake. But this is stuck on, and I haven't really decided what I want to put in these. I really mostly just put it for decoration, but eventually I would like to add something there. I also added this remote control container to hold that, and we usually take that out during travel days just so it doesn't bounce around, but whenever we are stopped, then we know right where the remote is. Also above the fridge, I just added a couple bins to make it easy to store stuff, but it still looks nice. And then over above our bed, we each have 2 bins up here, and what we do is when we're going to travel, we'll take these into the house, fill them up with our stuff that we want to travel with, and then we put it up here. And then it's easy to unpack when we get home because we can just take those bins. That's really the only things that we take in and out. What we have up in the other cabinet, we leave in here all the time, but these bins are more for what we need immediately. I'm sure it will change a little bit once we start traveling more often and we're out on the road a longer period of time. And then to count as our bedside tables, we each added just a little storage, things that we got on Amazon as well. These are also just stuck with double-sided tape or adhesive things that come with the system. And the same with my husband, he has these ones over here. Allows us to charge our phones, have access to them at night. Mine is a little different than my husband's. This one I usually put a flashlight in so I can quickly grab that at night. And then we have this cabinet, but it's really, I haven't really done much with it. It's just, we hang stuff in there, and we got a little bin on the bottom to catch whatever else we want to put in there. I'm trying to figure out a better solution for down here. Right now I have these bins that I can put things in. I kind of wanted something that I could use as setting things for my bedside table. I usually like put my water bottle right there so I can have water in the middle of the night if I want it. I haven't really decided what's the best way to use this for now. So right now, I bought these actually to just put on the floor over here. And for now, I just needed something beside my bed. So that's why I was doing that. And then we have our trash can right there. And I added little command strips to the back, so this actually doesn't really move when it's velcroed in. We have to take it apart, you know, we'll have to take it apart when we empty it, but it's pretty easy to do. Just velcroed, and you just have to line it up correctly, and then it locks into place. There you have it, a tour of my tiny little camper van. But it has everything that we need, and we've really loved it. You really don't have to have a huge camper in order to have everything that you need while you're traveling. If you have any ideas for me, things that you want to share, please leave it down in the comments, because I'm new to this and I really want to learn more about what I can do to make traveling so much better. At some point we would like to travel and go to like all the national parks, go up to Alaska. So our plan is to get used to this camper, see how well we can do, so that way we can travel around and make the most of our time while we do not have to be at work. If you find my videos useful or entertaining, please click like and subscribe. Thank you.